Hey guys, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we're live on Twitch pretty much every day at 8 PM Eastern Time. We're continuing Ultima VII. We're still exploring Britain. I know why it's so difficult to say that. I say Britain because it says that's how I see it. Lots of artifacts here. I don't think it's super important. Who are you? Candace. We talked to you already. What time is it? Oh, it's getting late, I guess. 8 PM. Okay. Should I just go directly to a bed? Yeah. Where do I get a bed? The bed here. Can I just go in there? It's 8. Let's go 10 hours. Who's this? Whatever. When do we eat? YOLO and Spark. No, I don't need you. You're YOLO. Okay. Sentry 2. This is Sentry, right? Oh, I think we've been here. It's too early for everybody. Maybe I should wait. Where's the light source? Me? Oh shit. apparently I need somebody else to pick it up first. So, whatever. I don't know what is this place. I think we're a little early. There's a door here. At least there's some kind of armory. I must have the key. This doesn't do anything. Gold nugget. Yeah, you'll carry the gold nugget. And there, whatever. What? Oh. I thought this was the gold nugget on the floor. Light source. It's just a candle. I don't want a candle. Can I pick up apples here? Plate. Oh, some food, a bunch of stuff. Let's put that there. Put that there. They're not even the same. Interesting. Let's go back to me. Hello again, my lord. Oh, we talked to you already. Pumpkins? Oh yeah, we had some missions here. Brownie asked to bring Pumpkin from North Patch to his house. Mac wants me to get his eggs. We don't know exactly where the eggs are. Okay, so when you say north, are we talking all the way north here? Oh, this? Okay, let's see what we can do. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's Brownie, but... Oh, you moved. I don't know, bye. Okay. What's going on? I'm on the fence. I'm not joking here. We are on the fence right now. Amazing. Wow. Okay, my head just blew. You didn't see it, but my head just blew. Oh my god, okay. Who can carry these things? You? Wow. Oh yeah, man, come on. No problem. Can take them all. Shit. But they weigh nothing? Apparently they weigh nothing and don't take any space. Can I get in there or it's just not possible? Yes, and that's more of them, I guess. Oh. No, we can't take these. These are not objects. What the pumpkins. Yes. Very good. Let me see how many does that have. Lovely, 27. That's mean the 27 goal. That's not even that much. Okay, that's done. Maybe it gave us some XP also. I don't know. And Mac wants some eggs. What time is it? 8:54. Okay, stuff should have started opening, but if I go further east, the farmers are always up, of course. Let's see, is this Mac? Yeah, this is Mac. He wants some eggs. So if I go around his house, there should be some chicken or... Oh, there you go. Egg. Who's gonna take them? Just in case. They take up space. Oh yeah, of course gonna do that. Oh, that's not the one. This is for so few gold coins. It's not even worth it. Locked. is outside. Oh, there's a monkey gate. Don't go in there. Let's go talk to Mac. Go. Oh, let's go back in there. Maybe some people. No. Oh, hey. Yeah, even me, having played, because that song is in a couple of Ultima. And I also played Ultima like 1, 2, 3 with the songs of Ultima 4 and 5 running in the background. So, see a nobleman in his 40s who looks like either a politician or a well-dressed merchant. Avatar, I was just alerted of thy presence. This song I hate. In our first city, I have been expecting thee. Name. I am Patterson, named after my father. He holds his hands out, takes yours, and shakes it firmly. It is such a pleasure to meet Avatar. To meet the Avatar. Why, I am the town mayor of Britain, Britain, that is. I would have thee know that mine election was an overwhelming victory. Mine opponent never had a chance. I am also president of the Britannian Tax Council. Candace. Patterson's eyes widen and for a moment looks very nervous, but very quickly regains its composure. Candace, why, she's a friend. A brother at the fellowship, that is all. Oh, I forgot to go to the fellowship at 9. Fuck. Election. It was held 2 years ago. I received 84% of the votes. It was an impressive victory, I must admit. Of course, when one has a group like the Fellowship behind them. Opponent. He was an old farmer named Brownie. Didn't have much money to put into a campaign. Even the peasants didn't support him. The land must have some way of generating income. Taxes are the only solution. Every merchant and farmer is taxed. Anyone who works for a living is taxed. The Britannian Tax Council has its main office in the Royal Mint. My life has improved greatly since I joined. I find that my honesty is impeccable, my leadership is unchallengeable, and my love for my wife is irreproachable. Damn, you're perfect. Thou shouldst consider attending one of our meetings in the evening. Did I say that? I certainly did not mean it. There is no class system in Britain anymore, nor the entire country for that matter. What I meant is that the peasantry, those people who are not of superior lineage, which is the type of man Brownie is, they did not support him either. They knew who would be the best leader. I am obviously the most honest person in Britain. Perhaps I should move to Munglo. Ha! Yeah, well, you shouldn't move to the town which is humility, but I'm not good in Ultima enough to just remember it on the top of my head. Wife. Her name is Judith. She's the music teacher at the music hall. Perhaps thou hast met her. We have a wonderful relationship. Did I say that? I do not think I really meant that the way it sounded. What I meant to say was that there are people who come from families of better standing than others, and Brownie is not one of them. But do not misunderstand me. I still maintain that the class system in Britannia has been abolished. Oh yeah, right. We have abolished the class system. There you go. That's it. Abolished. Wow, that was easy. Okay, next. That's how you do it. You just abolish it, and then no more class. Right? That's how it works. I still have $1 million, and you still have $2. But no class! It's so fun. Yeah, we can't enter here. This is the far east of town. Oh, key of? Mm-hmm. Ho ho ho. Let's take that. Whoop. Oh, it won't fit. Oh, come on. What is that? This was with the why do I have this? Does it weigh anything? I don't know. Put it in there for now. Put that in there too. I'm not sure what this key is. Lockpicks. Oh wow. You first. Oh, those are regions. Yeah, it was the same type of graphics, top down, isometric. I don't know who's gonna carry this. Let's use you for now. We need another bag. It's the fighter that has the magical items. It's just for now. We need a bag for the regions. Oh, gloves. No, no gloves. Apparently we need to put in the inventory first. Yeah, the castle is just... the castle is the last thing to explore. Yeah, we've been there. I'm not sure I've explored this thing. This is the fellowship. Or not? What is this? Yeah, I haven't been here. Hello. Nino? Haven't I talked to you already? The greatest bard. Pretty sure we talked to you already. So we're playing with the avatars. We did not talk to you. You see an attractive middle-aged woman with music in her eyes. I am Judith, and I already know who thou art. I teach music at the music hall. I also fatten my purse a bit by playing with the avatars. Music is my life. I know I will never be a famous bard, but I receive great pleasure from playing and performing. I enjoy teaching as well. Lord British appointed me music teacher a couple of years ago. It is a wonderful job. We are a singing group who play at the Blue Bear Boar every evening. Please come and hear us. My pupil, Nino, is in the group. We hope to tour the country next year if we can raise the funds. It fulfills my life purpose to teach others. It also gives me time away from home. Oh, I'd not want to speak about mine home. Mine husband and I, well, we are not altogether happy. Thou mightest know him. He is Patterson, the town mayor. He is an intelligent and honest man, but he's super honest. We have our differences. I do not know why I'm telling thee all of this. Differences. Well, for one thing, he is a member of that group, the Fellowship. Another thing is that he does not spend too much time at home, and I cannot believe he works so much. They seem to have taken over our lives. They seem to have taken over our country. He is always saying he has to work late. Some nights he comes home before dawn. Other nights he is out the entire night. Okay, I need to follow this guy. Well, I must not think about it. I only become saddened. I must concentrate on my music. Judith goes back to the instrument after a smile and a wave. I don't know how I would have to follow the guy the whole time. That'd be annoying. This one a beggar, I think we talked to him. Let's go talk to Patterson again. No. Oh, can we talk to you? Yes. Oh no, it's on the right here. Oh, I thought I would be able to talk about Judith. So I guess he must be in love with Candace. That's why the reaction. Did I use some of the keys here? I feel I have the key for this. Oh, come on. Okay. Let's go to the castle now. Oh, we can shoot the cannon. Oh. It needs powder. I shot in that direction. Whoops! You close the door or something? Oh. There you go. Oh, that's the powder. Cannonball, no. Ah, there you go. That's awesome. Okay, a jester. You are wary of conversing with the trickster Chuckles, but decide to anyway. I must not say my name, lest I break the rule of the game. Uh-oh. I was, am, and shall be the court fool. I could give thee a clue if I wish. But for now my job is to play the game. Thou must play the game if thou dost want to speak with me. I don't understand. What are the rules? I know the game. Explain it. I don't understand. Thou didst just break the rule of the game, thus thou hast been best learn it. What are the rules? Thou must just learn the game and then jump in and play it. Explain it. I know the game. Then just play it. What do we converse about? About what do we talk? Of what do we talk? Oh, that is not good. It should be something else. This is all the same thing anyway. You have broken the rule. Somebody's gonna talk to us about. It's gonna explain the game to us, maybe. I know the game. What about duck? Nope. Game. I know the game. Oh. Of what else was like? Oh, now it works. The weather, Lord British, thou a joke. British? Oh shit. It's gonna be joke, of course. Hey, MacApple. I do not think I can tell a good joke while I play the game. It would be hard. I have one. Why did the N cross the road to get the side she was not on? Thou. Why dost thou want to speak of me? Canst thou not think of a thing much more fun of which to speak? Woman? Ah. The weather? There be a lot of fine girls in our fair town, or is it fair girls in our fine town? Chuckles shrugs his shoulders. Food. There's good food at the pub. As for me, I like to eat on the floor of my room. Where's the tavern? Where's the Blue Boar? The pub serves mutton? Is there liquor? I don't know how the rule works. Oh shit, I broke the rule. Thou canst get a good meal there, but I could give thee a good clue. Clue? Art thou sure thou canst play the game? Eh? No. Thou must play the game to get the clue. Yes. Then prove it, talk to me. Hello, fool. Shit! Okay. We'll figure out your game. A gargoyle. You see an impressive winged gargoyle with a stately demeanor, to be known as Wisdom, to be advisor to Lord British and act as representative for my race here in Britain, to be honored to be in our long line of advisors to the king, to be the word of wise man, to make sure the gargoyle race is heard in the castle, to have been a long road to acceptance and integration into Britannian society. To tell you that, not long after your last visit, the gargoyles settled upon Turfin, an island to the southeast, to have moved little by little onto the mainland, to be accepted in most places, to feel sad, however, that there are still towns that do not accept us. But our lord and king, Draxinusum, is still alive and is doing a magnificent job. To know and help all gargoyles who are alive. Wisdom listens to your story about the murders intrinsic. To be sad to hear this. To suggest that you visit Lord Draxinusum in Turfin and tell him about Inamo. He will know who Inamo parent gargoyle is. Okay, let's write that down. In Draxinizum, which is an island to the southeast, I'm not sure. Talk to... Oh no, in Turfin. In Turfin. Talk to Draxinizum, whatever. About Inamo. To recommend you relay this news as soon as possible. To go as soon and tell Draxinusum of Inamo? Yeah. To know you are reliable. A guy came in, this guy. Shit. You see your old friend, Nistul, my old friend. Nistul. Now a decrepit old man in mage's robes, he seems lost in thought far away. The mage is confused a moment. My name is Nistul. Yes, that is it. Well, I used to perform quite a bit of magic, he says, apologetically. At least I think I used to do. There's a man named Lord British. I think I work for him. Sometimes the magic works, sometimes it doth not. He waves his hand and drops his wand. Whoops! He cries as he bends to pick it up. Are you sure this man is not really the jester? Anyway, as I was saying... what was I saying? Oh yes, magic. I can still sell thee some spells or regions, if that was like... Lord who? Does thou mean the old man who sometimes sits on the throne? Does thou wish to buy some spells? Yeah. Which circle? Fuck me. Great douse. Light. Locate. Light? 25 gold. Yeah. Oh. You are correct. We're going so... I wasn't finished though, there was some things I didn't talk to. You see a servant girl who looks at you in wonder. Thou dost look familiar. Who art thou? Oh, I am Nell. I told thee my name is Nell. I am a chamberman. I am responsible for keeping the castle tidy. Just a servant girl, really. It is very large, keeps me very busy, though wouldst not believe how dusty it gets. I suppose I'll always be a servant. My parents are servants. My brother is a servant. My fiancé is a servant. My child will probably be a servant. They work in the castle as well. Boots is my mother. Benny is my father. They have been here for years. I was born in this castle and played in the nursery. Thou mightest run into him. He is also a servant in the castle, Charles. Other than not being as smart as I am, he's alright. For a bumbling ass, that is, she laughs. That would be Carroccio, the dear man who runs the Punch and Judy show. He wrote the loveliest love poetry. We're getting married as soon as Carroccio can afford a wedding ring. Nell looks worried. Shh, I do not want anyone to know. It's not showing yet, is it? Carroccio and I are getting married as soon as possible. He is the father, I think. Then again, it could be. Nah, probably not him. Or could it be? That would be interesting. Wait, what am I saying? The father is most definitely Carroccio. Please not tell anyone. 'Twould be embarrassing, alright? Yeah. I know I can trust thee. Bye. Lord British. Lord who? Yeah, we talked about that. Magic. Oh, and then you can buy regions. Ginseng, blood moss, sulfur, whatever. Nothing for now. We'll get there. My god, there's some slowdown here. Let's go up. Let's go directly to the word British. And the other, you would give us some, you would level it up. Maybe you can train us? Now we know who the trainer is. You see your old friend, Lord British, looking a bit older than when you last saw him. His eyes gleam at the sight of you. Welcome, my friend, he says, embracing you. Please tell me what brings thee to Britannia. Or more importantly, what brought thee here? Rumble, Game, Battleship, Orb of the Moons, Red Moon Gate. Red Moon Gate. You relate the story of how a red moon gate appeared behind your house and mysteriously took you to Trinsic. Lord British's brow creases as you speak. Finally, he says, I did not send the red moon gate to fetch thee. Someone or something must have activated that moon gate. And that is strange indeed, because we have been having a bit of trouble with moon gates as of late. In fact, we have been having trouble with magic in general. Rumble. What the fuck is Rumble? Orb of the Moons. Moon gates again. The moon gates are not functioning. We cannot use them as we have in the past. Not only are they dysfunctional, they are in fact dangerous. One of my trusted sages used mine own orb of the moons to travel to the Shrine of Humility, and his body did shatter upon entering the gate. If only that mage in Cove hadn't gone mad. Oh. Yeah, Cove. Surely does thou remember Cove? It is a very pleasant town to the east of Britain, quite relaxing. Mad mage. The ruler leans forward and speaks quietly. There is a mad mage in Cove by the name of Rudiam. Does thou remember him? Okay, and this seems important. Rudiam in Cove. Rudiam was working with a magical substance called Black Rock. Oh? Before he went mad, he claimed that this mineral could solve the problems of the moon gates. I suggest that thou shouldst go to Cove and find him. Try to learn what it was he was doing with this Black Rock material. Could be our only hope. Orb of the Moons. Mine has not worked since the troubles with magic began. In fact, none of the moon gates have been working reliably for quite a while. Didst thou bring thine Orb of the Moons? Yes. Really, where is it? Dost thou not have it on thee? I don't. Thou thou might be stranded in Britannia. Here, why not try mine? I shall let thee borrow it. Perhaps it will work for thee. Be careful, though. The moon gates have become dangerous. Lord British hands you his orb of the moons. Magic. Sometimes something is already something is already. Magic has not been working for the longest time. I even have trouble creating food with magic. It must be something to do with the magical ether. There are those who say that magic is dying. What with the trouble with the moon gates and the situation with Nistol, I am beginning to suspect that they might be right. The Lord British studies you a moment. Perhaps magic will work much better for thee. Thou hast not been in Britannia long. It is possible that whatever has defected magic has not made its mark upon thee yet. Please try it. A spellbook is stored with the rest of thine equipment. Spellbook. Yes, I have the spellbook stored away with the rest of the equipment. What equipment? Equipment. Thou art welcome to any of mine equipment. I keep it in the locked storeroom here in the castle. Thou wilt find the key in my study. Nistel. The king lowers his voice. He is acting oddly, isn't he? Something has happened to his mind. He doesn't seem to be able to concentrate on magic anymore. He was a brilliant and respected mage, but something happened to him in recent years. He seemed to go completely senile. Suddenly, something jars Lord Bridges' memory. I wonder if there's a connection with what happened to Rudium and what has happened to Nistol. Storeroom. I'm sure thou can find it. The ruler smiles slightly. Consider it something of a game. Study. This is the western end of the castle. Fellowship. They are an extremely useful and productive group of citizens. Thou shouldst most certainly visit the Fellowship headquarters here in Britain, and speak with Badlin. The Fellowship has done many good deeds throughout Britannia, including feeding the poor, educating and helping those in need, and promoting general goodwill and peace. Badlin. He is a druid who began the Fellowship upon 20 years ago. He is highly intelligent and is a warm and gentle human being. Headquarters. Yes, it is not far from the castle, to the southwest. It is just south of the theater. Rumble. Lord British looks at you gravely. The foundation of Britannia was shaken with the rising of an island. Ah. This event was no random disaster. It was one of sorcerous intent. Name. What are they joking? Lord British rolls his eye. Must we go through this formally? He laughs, shaking his head. Very well, as I am sovereign of Britannia and have been for some time now. Even though I come from thine homeland, I have chosen to live my life here. The guy doesn't seem to be healing me though, like the other games. Yes, Camilio, I felt a great disturbance in the force, in the ether, when this island arose from the sea. The island is none other than the Isle of Fire, where thou defeated the Hellspawn Exodus. The state of the land could not be more preposterous. Preposterous. Dost thou realize that thou hast been away for 200 Britannian years? Hey, Great Saxon man, thank you so much
to show you.
for subscribing now for 25 months. That's amazing. Thank you so much. It is very, very appreciated. Lord British wags a finger at you. I'm certain that thy friends have rued thine absence. 'Tis a shame thou didst stay away so long. But I am so very happy to see thee. Britannia is prosperous and abundant. Look around thee. Explore the newly refurbished castle. Travel the land. Peace is prominent in all quarters. Yes, Britannia has never been better. Well, almost never. I know that it has been many years since I visited our earth, but surely thou dost remember that the two of us hail from the same time and place, and as brothers in origin, thou shouldst also remember that thou canst ask me for aid at any time thou might require it. Camilio, thou shouldst know that when I created the shrines of the virtues, I also set upon this island 3 great shrines, dedicated to the principle of truth, love, and courage. They reside within the walls of the Castle of Fire. I never revealed this to thee before, as I thought them forever lost when the Isle of Fire mysteriously sank beneath the waves. The shrines are meant for the use of an avatar only, and therefore a talisman will be necessary to use one. The talismans are guarded by tests that thou shouldst have no problem passing. Okay, I need to write that down. Need talisman for Island of Fire. If thou wishes to seek out this isle, then thou may use my ship. Oh, great. It now sits upon the southern shore of Vesper, and it is called the Golden Ankh. Okay. Can take Lord's ship south of Vesper, called Golden Ankh. Please, feel free to use it for as long as thou need it. Lord British hands you the deed to the ship. I have also focused a magical crystal to the entrance of the Castle of Fire, which I refurbished after thy battle with Exodus. Here, take it. Perhaps it will give thee some insight. Although be warned, it is not at all stable and might prone to shatter, the nearer thou findest thyself to the location of which it is tuned. Lord British gives you the crystal, but it slips from your hands and falls to the floor. Luckily, it remains intact. Exodus. Thy battle with that Thy battle with that strange mixture of machine and spirit is now legendary. Do be careful if thou art going to the isle, for the remains of that being now reside in one of the chambers of the Castle of Fire. Thou must mean Yolo, Shamino, and Dupree, of course. Yes, it has been redecorated since thy last visit. The architects and workers did a splendid job. The ruler leans toward you with a sour look on his face. The only mar in the entire complex, a damn nursery. Damn. I will not go near that place. Kings and dirty diapers do not mix. The Great Council talked me into implementing the nursery after several of my staff started having families. Although it was probably a necessity, I shall pretend it does not exist. Almost never. Well, things are indeed fine. It is the people I'm concerned about. There is something wrong in Britannia, but I do not know what it is. Something is hanging over the heads of the Britannian people. What about the magic? That's wrong too. Everything is not right, dude. They're unhappy. One can see it in their eyes. There is nothing that is unifying the population, since there has been peace for so long. Perhaps thou couldst determine what is happening. I implore thee to go out amongst the people, watch them in their daily task. Speak with them, work with them, break bread with them. Break them. Perhaps they need someone, like the Avatar, to take an interest in their lives. Aid. Do not forget, Avatar. I have the power to heal thee. That is one bit of magic that still seems to work for me. And I could probably provide thee with some equipment and a spellbook. Shamino. That rascal does not come around very often. Though I understand he spends most of his time in Britain these days. What dost thou have to say for thyself, Shamino? Mine apologies, my lord. What's this I hear of a woman? An actress? Shamino blushes and shuffles his feet. I suspected as much, the ruler says, laughing. Yolo. I have seen our friend rarely over the years. I understand he has been spending most of his time in Trinsic. Hello, Yolo. How art thou? I am well, my liege. It is good to see thee. Dupree. I have not seen that one since I knighted him. Typical. I do the man a favor and he disappears. I heard he might be in Jelum. Jelum? A rather violent place, by all accounts. I have not had the pleasure of a visit in quite a while. I have not been down there in many years. Has something happened there? A murder. Murder, intrinsic. The ruler looks concerned. I have heard nothing about it. Art thou investigating it? Yes. Very good. It pleases me that thou art concerned about my people. The king pauses a moment. Now that thou dost mention it, I have had reports of other similar murders in the past few months. In fact, there was one here in Britain 3 or 4 years ago. The body was mutilated in a ritualistic fashion. Apparently there is a maddened killer on the loose. But I have no doubt that someone such as the Avatar can find him. Killer. That is, of course, only an assumption on my part, but that is all we have had to work with. Unless thou hast already uncovered some useful information? I'm afraid I cannot possibly know of every ship that comes through our ports. Thou shouldst check with Clint the shipwright, if thou hast not done so. Hook. A man with a hook? The king rubs his chin. No, I do not recall ever meeting a man with a hook. Ritualistic. I do not recall many details. Thou shouldst ask Patterson, the town mayor, about it. Oh. Spellbook. Yeah, he's just gonna talk about equipment. Eel? No. I think we're done. That was a long conversation. This. Oh. I guess it doesn't fit. Can I use it? What is that? What is that? Okay. So when I double click this, I see this. Okay. All of the moons. Oh, this is the sign you were talking about. Oh shit. They get damaged? Yeah, I guess it's like a chance that you get damaged here. Are they completely random? They seem random. Wow. Let's see if I'm actually damaged. 7? Yeah, I think so. Anyways. Okay, so we know we can try the Orb of the Moon. It's not gonna be the best. This is the deed. Let's put the deed there. Yeah, we need more bags. I need to separate more stuff. The pain. Oh yeah, we have a thing that we picked up. Once the construction is complete, store the black rock in the hole of the crown jewel. And that was from the fellowship. So I think the fellowship is connected to the black rock. Everything an avatar should know about sex. There's nothing. Oh. What the Fool Believes by P. Nolan. It's a lamp. Let's keep it there for now. Let's say we have enough light sources. Today it didn't work. No way to jump. Up is down. How to conquer the will in 3 easy steps. Oh, a key, another key. God damn. Oh, and the light source. Nah, fuck it. I'm 36 out of 36. I'll have to dump something or put this bag. Yeah, let's give this bag of torches to you. Boom. Oh, okay. Well. What did I say? 101 ways to cheat at NIM. Wow. I never thought there would be so much text in this game. Not only the text of people that you talk to, but like all this text that unfortunately I will not read. Goddamn, it is very rare that I say this, but I do regret not playing this when I was young. Cause man, I would have spent so many hours on this game. Because this game is exactly what I craved when I was young. It's just explore, 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 talking to people. I don't care that like nothing happens. I don't give a shit. I'm exploring the world. There's something, always something. And all the Ultima games are like this, but this one is like packed. And of course, when I first played Baldur's Gate, that's exactly what like. And I keep comparing this game to Baldur's Gate because it kind of feels like it. Very similar style, not too focused on combat. I'm sure eventually there'll be combat, but it's still auto combat, so I don't know how it will be fun or just like wait for the combat to end. We will see once we get there. Charge.
More Avatar. More Avatar.
Okay. Wow. Who's dead? It's not a big deal. This was after we talked to him. Poor Avatar. Fuck you. Oh yeah. Oh. Boom. Okay, get out of there. He had his mouth open. I thought, what was that? It's his mouth. Okay. Okay, don't touch this. I don't need to touch anything here. Okay, I can go up here if I wanted to. Just for fun. Oh. You see a thoroughly disheartened young man who is miserably languishing behind bars. Before I forget, I need to type and join the fellowship with that here, and also maybe before joining, watch or attend 9 p.m. ceremony. Let's see what that's about just before joining. Name: I'm Weston. Job: I have none so long as I'm left to rot here in this prison. Thy job is to pay for that crime thou hast committed. Prison: my crime was stealing apples from the royal orchards. This I did, I admit it freely. If given the same set of circumstances, I would do it again. Haha! Not only an unrepentant criminal, but also a potential professional thief. Looks like this one has ended in the right place, just in the nick of time. Stealing apples. I had offered to buy them first, but Fig, the caretaker of the orchard, set an exorbitant price, which I'm certain he would have pocketed for himself. So yes, I admit to stealing them. See how the common criminal blames his type of immoral behavior on others, all the while denying it in himself. This one is irredeemable. He is. He's just admitted his crime. I admit to stealing them. Circumstances. I am not from Britain, milord. I'm from Paz, and it is another reason why they believe I can be rifled with. This prisoner is from Paz. I bloody knew it. To his credit, he was in town nearly an entire day before he stole something. For a citizen of Paz, that is as honest as they come. Fig. He gives baskets of fruit free to the fellowship without Lord British's consent, I am quite certain. Thou shouldst not listen to this obvious slander, my lord. It is hearsay. Paz is a town where thou mayest feel the icy grip of poverty upon thine art. Oh, bloody hell. Now I suppose he's going to go and tell us his whole pathetic life story. Cause thou wait until I get out my handkerchief so I do not interrupt thee with all my wailing. Not so long ago, Paz was a thriving rustic coastal village, but as Britain grew larger, most of our local business moved there. We became a farming town, and the 7 years drought gave us a lashing that we have yet to recover from. I have not wished to bemoan my fate, but my family lives in Paz, my wife Alina and my child Casey. They were starving, and I came to Britain to get food for them. Oh, now, do not go and bring up poverty as an excuse as to why thou hast turned to crime. My father was so poor, he and his family had to eat dirt, but he still raised me proper. Beat the stuffing out of me if he ever so much as imagined I did anything wrong. I can tell thee that. I do not want any mercy for myself. I have admitted my guilt, but my life does not only belong to myself. It belongs to my wife and family as well. Without me, they will suffer in unbearable hardships, such as they might not survive. Starving. Although there are fools who will speak otherwise, the people of Britannia are being crushed by the vicious tyranny of the class system. No, there's no class here. While a few have more than they could ever enjoy, there are many who go to sleep hungry every night. My wife and daughter, to name two of them. Oh, that reminds me, it is nearly time for my meal break. The trout is supposed to be delicious today at the farmer's market. Fools. Fools like our good friend, that guard, would have us believe that nothing has changed in Britannia for over 200 years. That we can live our lives as if all of our problems do not exist. I say to thee that it is people like that who causes our problems in the first place. While I am certain Lord British is a just and fair ruler, he must be quite unaware of all that goes on in his kingdom. Surely he would not tolerate iniquity. All right, that is enough noise out of thee. All day long, pakata pakata, about that awful terrible class system. Why, the next thing you knowest, thou shalt be saying society is to blame for thy crimes. Not a word from anybody about any appreciation for keeping the laws in order. No, of course not. But all the pity in the world for the dangerous lawbreakers who are the real threat to society. Wouldst thou speak with Lord British about me, I would be that he is completely unaware of my case. Please. While thou speak with him. Yes. Oh, I thank thee, Avatar. My fate and the fates of my wife and daughter are in thine hands. Admit. Mine only regrets are that I did not try to steal something bigger and that I did not get away with it. Wow. No jobs. Ask British about what's his name? Prisoner Weston. Are these just guards? Yeah. that's what he was talking about. This key? Yes, okay. Oof, a ton of stuff in there. Kite shield, spell book. The spell book is the most important. Oh, the spell book. Can I put it like here? On my belt. I can use it from here? Yeah, awaken, weather, down. Do I have all this? Is there multiple pages? How does this work? I'm not sure how spell works. I should check the manual again. Oh yeah, a bag. Oh, a bag full of regions already. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so I need the bag of regions, of course. Another guy had some regions on him. Two-handed sword. Dog wasting. Turn it off. What is it? Why? Let's take the whole bag again. Are you the one with the torches? Yes, gold and torches. I have regions and miscellaneous items. Money. That goes here. Right. Now this key, I know what it does. Let's put it there. Okay. Ooh, magical boots. Let's put on the magical boots. Oh. This will explode if I double click it. I learned my lesson. It's only a buckler. Does he still have all the items? Okay, yeah, no. The fighter should have all the items. Shit. Whoa. Wait. Should you have this? I can put this on the belt. Oh, that works. He has the arrows there. Only 2? I see there's different bags. Okay, it's cool that they have different. So this is empty. This is the potion. So he has the potions. Come on, man. Okay, you have a sling. You have a crossbow. Why is this different? Why one is like this and one is like this? Eh, whatever. Let's drop this. I guess we have one already. We have a lot of items. And the bedroll. I'm guessing I only need 1. Let's try to use it right now. Should maybe put it on the ground, maybe. Maybe use this one. There is no room, okay. Okay, so I think I only need 1. Anyway, I know there's another one there. Oh, I can't. Can I pass here? Yeah. Oh. Too easy. No, double click. Seem to have a button there. Let's say that it's not a button, even though it really looks like a fucking button. It doesn't even want to go there. Some good stuff in there. A musket. It must not be as easy as clicking that button. There must be something else there. Okay, and a prison cell, an empty prison cell. Okay, let's go talk to Lord British about that prisoner. What time is it? 2 p.m. Okay. Wow. There's too much stuff here. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a break before talking to Lord British. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Finish this game. Okay, Dad, I'm coming. Yeah, I'm almost at the end. What happened to summer?
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, Game Boy.
It ain't over till it's over.
Chill out, Dad.
Macronox.
We're back. Yes, Weston. Oberlush listened to your story about Weston. He looks concerned. I not recall this case. Let me check. He quickly scans a large scroll. Imprisoned for the theft of 1 apple. Ludicrous. Someone must have usurped mine authority. Now may has considered this man pardoned. An investigation will commence immediately into the circumstances surrounding his arrest, and into this fellow, Fig. My thanks to thee. Fellowship. Okay, let's go talk to that guy. And there's no more sound. Where's the sound? What the fuck? Oh. A removes the sound. If I do this. Music, speech, sound effect, okay. When do we eat? We'll get there. Oh, he's done. He's gone. Can we open this now? No. Okay, he's gone. Try to go talk to him and pause. We didn't go in the east side of the castle. Hello. You see your former companion and friend Jeffrey, captain of the guard. Jeffrey chuckles. Art thou joking? I'm Jeffrey. These days I remain in my position of captain of the guard. I am Lord British's personal bodyguard, and I am in charge of the security at the castle. I do not have much time or use for adventuring now. Ah, Nistel. He is quite loony. If thou dost ask me, I believe all the mages in the land are afflicted. Take a look and find out for thyself. I have aged a bit over the last 200 years. I'm afraid I shall not be joining thee this time. But my thoughts are with thee, and if I may offer some assistance, I shall be glad to do so. Aged. Yes, it has been a long time by Britannian reckoning since I have seen mine homeland. When thou hast finished with thy business, do come back and tell me news of what is happening in our home world. Assistance. Mine advice to thee is to build up thine experience and skills as soon as possible. Thou hast been away from Britannia for a long time. Thou mightest not be in the same shape thou wert in the end of thy last adventure here. Experience. Go and search for monsters, vanquish them, take their gold, gain experience. Use that experience when thou dost visit trainers. Increase thy strength, dexterity, and intelligence, as well as thy combat skill and ability to perform magic. Thou wilt be lost without this necessary evolution of experience. Shape. It is apparently another difference in our two worlds. Whenever thou shalt return, it is as if thy physical body has arrived here for the first time. It is the reason why many of thine own companions have chosen to stay here, even though they have aged in Britannian time. We're done. Okay. Some more stuff here. Go. We'll get there. This is a lovely, earthy woman with a warm smile. Word has spread quickly of thine arrival, Avatar. Welcome. I'm Miranda. I serve on the Great Council. Today we are working on a bill of law. When I'm not here in the castle, I'm kept busy with a young child. Great Council. The Great Council supports Lord British in the legislation of Britannia's law. I am honored to be one of the 3 women serving on the council. Bill. In Wisloclem, and I are drafting a bill which would make illegal any distribution of waste products in Loch Lake near Cove. The lake is quite defiled. Miranda smiles. Yes, my son's name is Max. He is probably in the royal nursery. He is quite obviously his father's son. Perhaps thou hast met him. Raimundo, the director of the Royal Theatre. We believe Max will be quite a performer when he is older. I am particularly concerned about women's duties and privileges and their available opportunities in the land. Our history has been kind to women in general, but there is still room for improvement. Cove. Art thou traveling to Cove? Yes. That was good news. Perhaps thou couldst do us a great favor. We need this bill delivered to Lord Ether in Cove. Okay. Okay. Deliver bill to Cove. He must read it and give us his approval by signing it. I know that thou hast far more important things to do than running errands, but it would be greatly appreciated. Will thou do it? Yes. Wonderful. Here's the bill. Please bring it back when it is signed, and we thank thee. Improvement. More women could hold public office, for one thing. And I would personally like to be rid of those scanty-clad women in heroic fantasy paintings. Wow, yeah, it was already a problem back in It's almost done. Like this time where In 2023, we're almost past that time. A winged gargoyle looks at you with interest and obvious intelligence. To welcome thee to Britain, Avatar. Name. To be called Inwislo Clem. My god. Job. To be indeed an interpreter in my homeland. To be now on the Great Council to serve our most noble ruler, Lord British. To be honored as one of the 2 gargoyles on the council. To mean interpreter in your language. To be one of the surviving gargoyles and to preserve our heritage is my life work. To tell you our race emigrated to Britannia many, many years ago, to have settled on the island known as Turfin. Turfin. To be a lonely place, to be desolate, to be not what humans call Omi. To desire to establish a new way of life for gargoyles in Britannia. And to eliminate the hatred and misunderstanding of our race and humans. Do know that ignorance breeds bigotry. To be one of those who are correcting this. Great Council. To create the laws of the land, to inform you that my colleague Miranda can tell you more of what we are doing now. To be unfortunate that most of the council is away now. To be so many of my people killed 200 years ago in the War of the False Prophet. To be the war that you ended by bringing peace between our races. To desire a world where humans and gargoyles could be together in peace as equals in Britannian society. To be called the Fellowship. To inform you that Miranda is an intelligent woman who has great concern for the well-being of all the Britannian citizens. To be the one of Lord British's most trusted advisors. To be on holiday at the moment, to have only Miranda and myself present to enact this new law. To be dedicated to promoting goodwill and trust in the land, to be thinking of joining a group soon. To tell you that to ask Miranda about it, for she knows more than I. You see a young peasant with a tray of wine glasses. I'm Charles. I'm a servant in Lord Birch's castle. I serve as a gentleman, among other things. Right now, I'm serving mine. I don't even know what that means. Nell. She is engaged to the council manager. It is hard to get used to. I have always been overly protective of my little sister. I would wager she has never been kissed. Not even by Caroccio. That is mainly because I have looked after her all this time. I would smite anyone who laid a hand on her. Besides, Nell has always been chaste and prudish. She would never think to allow a man to kiss her. Servant. My family has been employed by Lord British for many years. My father, Benny, once held the position I now hold. He is the head servant. I shall be head servant one day, I suppose. Then perhaps my sweetheart will love me. Would thou like some wine? Whatever. This on the house. Charles hands you and your friend a glass of wine. Child, you remember what Nell told you about her condition? Do you mention it to Charles? Oh. No, I don't know what they're talking about. Your condition? Let's say no for now. Okay. Thou wilt encounter them. My mother cooks in the kitchen. My prudish sister is the chambermaid. Charles sighs. He is clearly smitten. She is Janet. She works in the Blue Boar. But I'm afraid I'm not up to her standards. Like, what would it have taken to write down what it was? The game has been pretty friendly with, like, even though you need to take some notes, unless you have a really good memory. Um, it has explained more stuff than less, and I'm surprised that it's like, oh, do you remember what you said? Do you want to tell him or not? I what? No, I don't remember. What? Like, what are you asking me, game? What the fuck? I believe she has her eyes set on someone else. I do not know what to do about it. She does not love me, I know. She would rather marry a rich man. I have not a chance. But okay, can I like tell the tale now? See what happens. Nell. Child. Oh, okay, yes. You tell Charles what Nell revealed in confidence. Oops. Charles is wide-eyed and shocked. Why, that hussy, my sister, she is nothing more than a tramp. And went on to... There's murder in his eyes. Okay, we're gonna reload. That's funny. Whoa. What's going on, Funky Mouse? We did not talk to you. So many people. Oh, everyone simply calls me Nana. Job. I watch over the royal nursery. I'm the nanny of these wonderful children. Job. No. Royal nursery. There have been a great number of babies born in Britannia in recent years, so Lord British established this nursery. It is nice that the noblemen and noblewomen have this luxury so that they may attend to their daily duties. Whew! Dost thou smell what I smell, Avatar? I believe that is the smell of diapers. Boy. Boy. When thou art a father one day, thou wilt come to know that smell quite well. Nanny. Well, I feed them and change their diapers and read aloud all the books thou dost see lying around. Luckily, I have Sherry to help me. They are lovely, are they not? Every day they seem to learn more and more. Most of the time they are joy. Nana whispers to you conspiratorially. At other times I could happily throw them out with the bathwater. I thought she was about to say throw them out the window. The children must be outside playing with Sherry now. Ah, Sherry, yeah. Sherry's a special mouse who has lived here in the castle for many, many years. She recites stories for the children. I need to talk to her. Luxury. Yes, I suppose it really is a luxury. The poorer people in Britannia certainly do not have such a service for caring for their children. The rich do have an advantage. You detect a hint of bitterness in her voice. Advantage. I do not mean to complain by any means. I adore my work. But contrary to the thinking of many of the noblemen and women, a class structure exists in Britannia more than ever before. Taxes are unbearable. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer, as the saying goes. Books. Lord British brought them from his homeland. They are very foreign to us here in Britannia, but the children enjoy them just the same. Class structure. Well, look around. There are rich men who live in opulent castles, and right outside are poor people who live in hovels. Thou dost know how there are winged gargoyles and wingless gargoyles? Well, it seems the human race is getting to be just as divided. There is no unity in the land anymore. It is why I have joined the Fellowship. Taxes. The Britannian Tax Council drains us all dry, especially the lower and middle classes. Fellowship. The Fellowship is a group that has been gaining much popularity in the recent years with the people of Britannia. While on the surface it may simply appear to be a scholarly society studying its particular philosophy, its teachings have the power to forever alter the shape of Britannian society. Its ceremonies are deeply moving experiences. Philosophy. Thou shalt really come to a meeting. Thou wouldst learn a lot. The fellowship advances thy philosophy of sanguine connection. Blah, blue, blee, blue, blah. I know. Maybe, I guess. What time is it? Is it getting late? 3, yeah. What's this? Diaper. Book. Oh, there's babies here. Wah. Oops. What's this? People are getting hungry. You see an elderly man with good humor and a warm smile. All my friends call me Benny. I am the head servant at the castle. My job consists of keeping the other servants in line and serving the meals. Head servant. Yes, I have been head servant for many years. Mine entire family works for Lord British. My son is the king's gentleman's gentleman. My daughter is the royal chambermaid. My wife is head cook. We are pleased to work for Lord British. Meals. My wife Boots is the head cook. Her specialty is roast beef. She makes wonderful pastries too. Enough of those will give thee a very un-Avatar-like figure. Come to the dining room during breakfast or dinner, and I will be most honored to serve thee. Oh, I guess if you just sit down, they'll give you food. Oh, that's cool. This is an elderly woman who optimizes grandmotherly. All my brothers and sisters called me Boots when I was a baby, and that remained my name ever since. Why, I'm Lord British's personal cook. I prepare meals for the entire castle. Meals. Just go to the dining room at breakfast or supper time, and mine husband Benny will serve thee. For breakfast, I usually prepare a dish that my liege brought with him from his homeland. Here we call it eggs British. It is served with assorted fruits and tea, of course. It is the king's favorite. Supper. This meal is usually whatever meat or game or fish Lord British requests, accompanied by several additional courses and a fine dessert. Benny. He's a dear, but he has become a little absent-minded in his later years. He never remembers to bring enough meat from the slaughterhouse and paws. In fact, we are short this week. Absent-minded. Last week I asked him to put a little garlic into some soup. He put in the garlic and then forgot about it. So he went and put some more in. Then he forgot about it. So he put in more. Well, thou canst imagine the look on Lord British face when he finally did taste that soup. It is a good thing we live and work in the castle of such a just ruler. Short. That is right, we do not have enough. If thou couldst bring me mutton from the slaughterhouse, I will pay thee 5 gold for every portion thou canst bring. All right? Whatever. Good. Bye. And thou hast seen many years as I have, one's faculties are no longer perfect. No, let me talk to you. Okay. Oh, did they actually give us all wine? No, okay. Oh shit. There you are. Can we drink it? Oh. Guess we did drink it already. It was all on the kid. I don't know why. Hey, I didn't do it. As they wanted to make it like the old castle with all sorts of secret passages, but this is kind of lame. Okay, something else to tell you? No. Okay, now there's multiple things I want to do. First, let's see what time it is. 4 p.m. Ask British about prisoner, that's done. Attend the 9 p.m. ceremony. Join the fellowship. Deliver bill to Cove. Yeah, not now. Yeah, Patterson. Mac wants me to get his eggs. Fuck that. The pumpkin, that's kinda done. Talk to Cherry, the mouse, in the nursery. So she's not in the nursery right now. Okay. That's it. So maybe go wait on the bed or something like that. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to check. Because I have a map here. Zilla. Oh, that doesn't sound like somebody I talked to. Raimundo, Jesse, Stuart, we talked to all these people. Caruncio. Fig, I'm not sure I talked to. Okay, yeah, let's talk to Fig. When do we eat? Okay, yeah. Who wants to eat? Camilio wants to eat. Shamino wants to eat. That's it. Is that it? Camilio, Shamino, and that's it. Okay. Shamino is this guy, right? Would you want me some fish? Yeah, we're all good. There he is, Mr. Fig. No, Fig, whoop, stop. You see a man whose wrinkled face forms a caricature of grumpiness. I am Fig. Job. I am the caretaker of the royal orchards here in Britain. Weston. He now resides in prison, thanks to me. No, he's free, thanks to me! I knew what he was up to from the moment I saw him. He had the look of an ardent apple thief, so I had him nicked by the town guard. I am a member of the fellowship, yes, but it would be a crime for me to give apples from the royal orchard to the fellowship, and it would be a violation of my sacred duty, while selling apples is also a violation. I was also trying to do this man Weston a favor, and I suppose these accusations are the thanks I get? But enough of these desperate accusations from a known criminal. My responsibilities include caring for the trees, watching over the pickers at harvest time, and protecting the rural orchards from thieves. Here are grown the finest apples in all Britannia. I would let thee sample one, but it would be against the law, as thou art obviously not of noble stock. Yes, Weston is now living. There's no class here. Weston is now living in our local prison. If thou dost not believe me, thou canst go there and see for thyself. Apple thief? Oh, he came here with some sob story. But when one is as astute an observer of human behavior as I am, one can tell the true intent of people, but which is often contrary to what they will say to thee. Trees. Apple trees require constant care. I must make sure the trees are all have enough water, but not too much. I must keep all trees properly trimmed and be watchful so that the crop does not get infested by bugs or worms. I'm also required to pick up all of the fallen apples, which is a job in itself. Most of them are migrant farmers from Paws. Because they were once farmers, they are convinced they know more about the upkeep of the orchid than I. Of course, that is preposterous. Also, the pickers do not take orders very well. Thieves. They would rob us down to the last twig if I gave them the chance. I should be awarded a medal from Lord British himself the way I risked my very life and limb protecting this orchid. Why, I just got another thief recently. His name was Weston. Sob story. I do not recall exactly. Something about his impoverished wife and family starving to death in Paws or some load of rubbish. Observer. Yes, I do consider myself to be a more than passable judge of character. And dost thou know how I became so? No. Then I shall tell thee I'm a member of the Fellowship. The Fellowship is a shut the fuck up. 20 years ago, I met him with the full approval of support. Yeah, Weston. He now resides in prison. No, he doesn't. Apple thief. No, we talked about this already. Shit. Philosophy. Yeah, we know all about that. Strive for unity, worthiness. No, I don't want to join. Okay, I think we talked about everything. Yes. Buy? No. Why? No. Well, fine then. Oh. Okay, this is not walled in. Yeah, let's go directly south here. Oh, this is walled in. Fuck. Yeah, we did talk to you. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to find some places I haven't been. Sentry James? I think so. We did talk to Batland. Did we talk to Mealy? Apples. Well, now RD, please feel free to enjoy an apple, the finest. Yeah, for some reason the guy at the roller coaster just gives apples to the Fellowship. We talked about all this, right? Oh, the concept of the voice, yeah, I can tell thee more once I take the test, yeah. Let me just take the taste right now, fuck it. I wanna wait tonight. I'm in no hurry to join this group. Yeah, Millie is not here right now. And down here... Cynthia said. Like my old self would run around and talk to every single one of these characters again and again until I'm really sure that like we've cleared this town, and then I would move on to the next. You repeat the words that Cynthia had said to you about him. A smile comes across his face. Ah, who wants to be a pirate anyway? I would hate that. With that, he goes back to wiping the bar, but you notice that the smile is still there. Okay. I'm gonna try to be a little less anal. But still, I still like to be sure to have talking to everybody. There's no one here. No. It's on the other side of this. Okay, there's a bunch of... Yeah. We talk to you. Kessler. I'm not buying anything right now. Isn't there supposed to be another one here? On this side here, there's a bunch of shops. I'm pretty sure I talked to all these people here. Yeah, the bread maker, we talked to you. Yeah, we talked to all these people when they were working. Okay. And outside of town also, I've been all the way here. Mac, we talked to you. We talked to Brownie. We talked to Clint. Yeah, we talked to Clint. So I could try to follow Patterson. See what's up with that dude. Or come back to pause and go see is it Camille and Tobias? Was that the family? They're right at the entrance, if it's them. Let's see. $5:30. Okay, 5, almost 6. We're gonna get to 9 soon. Time passes rather quickly. Yeah, the first here should be... Whoa. Tobias cleared. You tell Camille how you discovered that Garrett was really the thief and that your son Tobias has been... No, that's not what you... No. Not what I want. What the fuck? Stop moving. Wow, you little shit. Fuck! Holy crap! Go fuck yourself, you kid. It's definitely not here. I don't see where else it would be. Morphin Polly? Andrew? big house, but that's a man. It shouldn't be. Beverlia? I think it was Kemi and Tobias. I would have think the guy would be there. Maybe he hasn't arrived yet. Pretty sure it's this house. Maybe he's in the field. Oh, this is huge though. Could be anywhere here. Whatever. Let's go see Mr. Patterson. Everybody's eating. That's a good place to talk to a lot of people. Besides, I'm in love with another. Upper class? They're all alike. They work in castle and have piles of gold and can have any woman they want. On the other hand, the humble merchant is the perfect man. Another. This Willie the baker, but he does not know it yet. Oh, let's go talk to the baker. A moment, Jeanette. Thou hast it all wrong. Charles is a servant. Thou art an ignoramus. Charles is not upper class. He is as working class as thee. This Willie was the rich merchant. If thou dost ask me, this Willie was obnoxious and egotistical. Charles is a dream. Jeanette thinks about what was said. Thou art right. I cannot believe I have been so blind. Oh, Charles! I can actually consider Charles. And he is so handsome. Jeanette squeals with delight. I shall have to flirt with him in earnest next time he is in the pub. Interesting. Charles. Okay. Bye. Control, talked about that. Willie? Isn't the fellowship is my whole life and I know there's a place for him. Exchange. Oh, okay. James. Is that James? No. Proof. Oh yeah, the story. Yeah, he's talking about the ship, bright lights. Machine. It resembled a bird, but it was not a bird. Open. I could not move from the spot as I saw the strange ship open. From out the top came the vicious tiger lion. There was a strange hunger in its eyes. In other words, it looked like it might eat me. Tiger lion. So fast I could not even move. I thought I was going to be killed for certain. It reached me in a second. It looked into mine eyes and then it died. It's so fast. That might be like when Wing Commander 1 and 2 were a thing, where maybe they could have been fast. Even in the cutscene, they don't look that fast. They look like chubby dudes, like human-like. And when we see them in the third and the other third, fourth game, they definitely don't look fast. Died. What it and I had failed to notice was that I was holding mine hoe. It had once been accidentally enchanted by a passing mage, and it works wondrously in the fields. I use it for everything. Eh? So it jumped on him like, or it went at him super quickly, and he impaled himself with his magical hoe. The tiger lion had run itself through upon it. As it died, the thing spoke. Oh my god. It said 2 words. Kill Rathy. I do not know who this Rathy person is or why the tiger lion wanted me to kill him. But I do know I sure got worried him now whenever I see moving lights in the night sky. Kill Rathy. I'm quite certain that was it, or something like that. Anyway, the tiger lion itself proved to be quite delicious. Oh my god. The hoe. I'm sure thou dost know about the plague of looniness that has come to afflict all the mages of this world. It was several years ago that I brought my broken hoe to a mage called Mumb. Fixing things was all he was good for anymore. Was that? Oh, I think I misread that, whatever. There was also some fighter who wanted the Mumb to enchant his sword, turning it into the Sword of Death. It appears poor Mumb got confused and that fighter came back and killed him because the man wound up with a sword that was only good for cutting weeds. I could never figure out exactly what happened. It appears that old Mumb made mine hoe into a hoe of destruction. Unfortunately, the hoe is lost. Ah. Well, it's not really lost. It is locked up in my shed. It is the key to the shed that is lost. I think I might have accidentally used it as a fishhook when I was fishing. Okay, we need to write this down. Fuck this. God damn it. Okay, so a whole if that even is a thing, it sounds ludicrous. I can't believe I'm writing this down. Lure of destruction in shed of who's this guy? Mac? I think it's Mac. And the key is was lost while fishing on the banks of Loch Lake. Wow, so there might be a key there. Interesting. So now I cannot go into my shed. One would think I am a loony. Bye. You're a loony. Okay. Okay, must be getting pretty late. Oops. 7:42. Okay. Well, where is it? First of all, where is the? I have so much difficulty orienting myself through this fucking town. It's amazing. Okay, it's on the left. But the mayor's, where's the mayor's office? Hall of Bards? I don't think I've been there. I did talk to Nino and Judith. Yeah, I must have been there. Oh, the city hall. Okay, there. Patterson. Okay, yeah, Patterson's there, but where's the... Oh, Batland. Okay. Okay, okay. What the fuck? Amazing. Okay, so what time is it? 8 p.m. And after this, we're gonna go see Patterson. Well, maybe just save here and see what Patterson is up to. Patterson is what, like two blocks east. Oh, he's not there. Shit. Maybe he's gone to the ceremony. Wow, we all sat down. That's all cool. That's so cool. Oh yeah. 8:30. Yeah, we're getting there. Is there money in there now? Okay. I'm getting worried it's not gonna happen. Shit, is it actually gonna happen? It's 9. Come on, man. Okay. Woohoo! Is this Patterson? Okay. That's the guy. Okay, he's a blue guy. Blue guy. Like if I want to follow him afterward or something. Trust thy brother, oh I'm not gonna read all this. Can I talk to these people? No. The ceremony begins as Batland stands before the gathered fellowship members. The hall fills with thunderous cheers. They look at him with a mixture of awe and sheer adoration. Batland stands and basks in the warm reception for a moment. Oh, this is amazing. A triumphant smile on his face. With a slight gesture of his hand, the crowd becomes quiet. It is good to see you here this evening, Badland says. Surely you make me feel proud to be part of what we lovingly call the Fellowship. There is another eruption of applause. In thine heart be glad, for thou dost walk with the Fellowship. The people of Britannia live in a fevered state of illusory thoughts and emotions. But those whom I look upon here tonight are seekers of what is good and true in the world. They walk the path which leads to becoming truly cognizant. But how dost thou find the way? Ask any Fellowship member, and they will tell thee. The path to complete awareness is easy to find. One must apply to one's life the triad of inner strength. The triad of inner strength is a series of 3 values that can bring the mind a perfect state of sanguine cognition. The first value is strive for unity. When the totality of the people of the world want to accomplish something, then it becomes done. Thus, once the people of the world all strive toward the same ends, there is nothing that is impossible. Just think of it. A world where any dream can be fulfilled, any good can be achieved. But as thou canst see plainly by looking at our own sad society, when the people of the world are disunited, it is a miracle that anything gets accomplished. The second value is trust thy brother. Thou must surrender thy fear, prejudice, and suspicion. Look to thine own self. Before thou dost question anything, question thyself. The world is a place where the balances of nature are at work to protect thee every second without thee even realizing it. What canst thou accomplish in this world if thou dost spend all thy time questioning thy brother? Is he working as hard as I? What are his true motivations? As thou dost waste thine energies wondering, he sees thee and starts wondering these same things about thee. Thus is the world diminished. The third value is worthiness precedes reward. There is not one among us who is without desire. Much of the misery of the world can be traced to unfulfilled desires. But one moment, why dost thou deserve what thou dost desire? Most people get what they are worthy of in this life. If thou art not worthy of thy desire, then thou should not be surprised if thy desires are unfulfilled. If thou dost become worthy only then thou become open to fulfilling thy desires. Desire is a strange thing. Many long for things they do not really want. What they really desire is worthiness itself. If I've just told thee all that thou dost need to follow the triad of inner strength, the lessons are simple. The true measure of thine understanding comes in how absolutely thou wilt apply them to thy life. Thou now knowest all thou wilt ever need. Thou dost not need arcane knowledge of the dying art of magic. Thou dost not need the unsure hand of the healer and his limited knowledge. All that thou wilt ever need is to continuously seek out the best in thyself and to live amongst those that would do the same. Only then art thou truly walking with the Fellowship. Now I think would be a good time to hear the words of our fellow members, to hear them share with us how the Fellowship has bringing positive. Oh my God, the Fellowship has shown me that I was afraid of myself and that I had to open myself up to life experiences, said Candice. The Fellowship helped me to be more honest with people, says Patterson. Thanks to thee for sharing, Patterson. The Fellowship has taught me how to better perform my duties as the caretaker of the rural orchids, says Fig. The Fellowship has taught me to first and foremost treat people with respect, says Guy. This whole ceremony and everyone in it doth give me the willies. It's a sad thing to see so many people who have nothing else better in their lives than blindly following this dubious spiritual leader. It's a sad thing that Britannia has fallen so far as to leave itself open to a group like this Fellowship. From watching Batlin and the others, you get the feeling that the Fellowship ceremony is going to last long into the night. Now would be a good moment to slip away without drawing much attention to yourself. Okay, but I wanted to follow this Patterson dude. Oh wow, they talk again! Oh no! They repeat the whole fucking ceremony! my god. What time is it? 9:10. It's been 10 minutes. So maybe he does something before coming here. I don't know. Shit, I actually wanted to follow him. Hey, what's going on? More people. Yeah, Fig. Wow, this guy is even seated there. There's no more place because apparently these places are taken. Interesting, they were just standing outside. Okay. I might actually. Let's see if Sherry is available. It's getting late now. She might be watching over the nursery in the evening, right? Oops. I hate that the doors are like a wall and they obstruct your movement. They could have been kind of invisible. Oh, the kids are there. That's so funny. What are we doing here? Oh, this game is awesome. Ah man, I don't know where Sherry is. Oh, she's right there. I saw her move. Yeah, she's like with us. Does she follow us? The kid is following us. God damn it. Boom. Hello, yes. Uh-oh, what's going on? Are you shitting me? Okay, wow. Why does thou not remember Sherry? Amelia assists Nana in the rural nursery during the day. I watch the children alone this evening while Nanny has dinner and goes for the fellowship meeting. Other times I run around the castle looking for mouse food. The children are so much fun. I like to read them their favorite story. It happens to be Lord Bitter's favorite children's story too. He read it to me, these many years ago. It is much the same as it was when thou wert last year. There's been a bit of remodeling. A storeroom with quite a bit of equipment inside. Mouse food. Well, cheese is my favorite. If thou hast ever have cheese to give away, I will gladly eat it. But I will generally eat most anything. Does that have cheese for me? Maybe. Yes? Thank you. I had some. Children. If thou hast not had a chance yet, do look around and meet them. They are most wonderful, amusing. Does thou want to hear the story? It is called Hubert's Air-Raising Adventure. Whatever. Sherry stands on her hind leg and takes a deep breath and recites from memory, very, very fast. Hubert the lion was not haughty and vain, and especially proud of his elegant mane. But conceit of this sort isn't proper at all, and Hubert the lion was due for a fall. On the day as he sharpened the claws on the rock, he received the most horrible, terrible shock. A flaming hot spark flew up into the air, came down on his head, and ignited his hair. With a roar of surprise, he took off like a streak, away through the jungle, to Zambuzi Creek. He leaped in kerplash with a shower of bubbles, and came bobbing up with a head full of stubbles. At first he just stared with a wide open mouth at the cloud of black smoke drifting off to the south. Then he felt with his paws just in back of his ears, and he suddenly realized the worst of his fears. "I'm ruined," he shouted. "Oh, what'll I do? I'd rather be dead or go live in a zoo. And if anyone sees me, oh, what a disgrace. So I'd better discover a good hiding place. Bye." And on that, me lords and ladies, I'll fare you the farewell. I fare thee farewell. And a good and pleasant night. Yes, this is the end of the stream. We'll play more of this on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, as always. This is the RPG stream, Ultima 7. It's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And it'll be that till like June or something. I don't know. We'll play this for a while because this is a long ass game. So we're gonna raid somebody. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. we are continuing our game of Thief Deadly Shadows. Before that, there will be a little bit of System Shock 2. Fuck it, let's raid base. Let's raid base. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night. See you next time. Ciao. What?
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that.